where you put those moves on. Petrolini jumps ahead 4-3 with that reversal. Tries to stand. Good wrist control by Fairfield. You see he's got Petrolini's hand. He's going to try to stand up again. Petrolini's got to drive his hips into him. Picks him up, brings him back. He still has that arm. Biggest problem in wrestling from the bottom. Head on the mat. Head on the mat. It's hard to work with your head on the mat. Good wrist control. Left side half. Petrolini's got to work that hand off of his wrist. Petrolini's going to try to elevate that heel. Doesn't look like there's much there, but that's enough. Now he steps on it. You can't elevate it if you're stepping on it. There, elevate the heel. You got a crotch lock on from prep. This is a stalemate. They're going to go back to the center. Petrolini talking about something. Comes back. He's up by 1. 30 seconds left. Pretty tight match. It's going to be a stand. You got to ask yourself, what did that guy do the last time he was on the bottom? He stood. What did I do? What did he do when I did what I did? These are the questions you've got to ask yourself. Same wrist control. Attempted switch. Petrolini holding him. Short time. You got the tap route on the mat. Now here's an example. Prep's going to go down. Petrolini's going to be on top. There's only 3 seconds left. Red is going to stand. Petrolini's going to try to grab his ankle. Same thing. Okay? Same thing. The next time this happens, same thing's going to happen. You have to say to yourself, did I stop him? Did I make my move? If I did, I'll do it again. If I didn't, I've got to come up with something else to do. So I'm going to guess. Red's going to try to stand. Caution on the bottom. He's got to line up properly. Ref tells top to get on. Let's see what happens. Okay, this time he didn't stand. He changed things. He wasn't getting the stand, so he's going to do something else. Now he stands. Turns in. Tries to switch. He gets that switch. No, he didn't get the switch. Petrolini's going to re-switch. You can see the ref waving that off. But if he stands behind him, he's going to get the 2. All Red has to do is hook his leg. He hooked the leg right there. He gets a 2. It's just that simple. You look it up. What do I have to do to get the takedown? Hooking the leg's key. Petrolini grabs that arm. He's going to elevate that leg. They're all tied up. But Petrolini, that's where I'd want to be right now. He's got to get that right arm around the guy's head. Get the right arm around his waist or his head. He's going to get 2 right there. Just like that. Just like the book says. Another 2 for 2. They're out of bounds. Everything's back to the way it was. Fairfield scores 2. Petrolini scores 2. You can tell the way they're walking back. You know, when you're tired, your legs get straight. You throw your legs out. When you're healthy and energetic, you have a spring in your step. You got to watch this. Watch your opponent. How's he walking back to the circle? Petrolini pressuring in the head. Fairfield trying to stand and turn in. Petrolini's going to push him right out of bounds. Brings him down. They're out. No change. You can see 56 seconds left. Is this the third period? Yeah, 6-5. Petrolini is up. He's going to have to put this guy away or it's going to be close. One reversal and Petrolini is going to be in trouble. He's got to drive forward. He's got him locked up. Got wrist control again from Red. Red's got Petrolini's arm. He gets out of it. He's got to break him down. He's got to keep him down. This is where you can't ride him. There's a difference. Petrolini's on his hips. He'll flatten him out. Now they're stalling on the bottom. Now the bottom guy's not doing anything. He's obligated to get out. Top guy's obligated to turn him over. I'm sorry, that's Petrolini. He's just staying there. So Petrolini's got a caution. You can see he said, I'm trying. Petrolini's got to keep working. He doesn't have to pin him, but he has to work. Okay, bottom guy's trying to escape. Petrolini's going to toss him again. Good return, but you got to do something with that. 23 seconds left. You go out of bounds. got to get up first. You have to show your opponent you still have lots of energy. Some problems with Petrolini. I'm not sure whether it's an equipment problem or he could have been injured. Comes back to it. Stand, switch. He got switched before, re-switch, gets turned over. Oh, out of position. Petrolini ends up on top. He's got the half anyway. He needs to correct this. When you're this tired, I don't think, oh, wow. Look, when you're this tired, you can't go to your back. That was a close match up until the last, 8 seconds? And he ran out of gas. So Petrolini, with just more petrol in his tank, pulls it out. Good job. Up now. Schwartz again, 138. These rounds, this is the semifinals. At 138 pounds. Schwartz working the arms. Shoots. Comes down, flattens out. He's got to not flatten out on that shot. He did that on an earlier match. He takes the shot but goes flat to his belly. He's got to follow that shot, stay on his knees, gets toes dug in. He's working the head. Now, if you look at these two, there's two techniques. Schwartz bends at the waist, and the other man bends at the knees. One is more European than the other, and this is what makes a fight difficult sometimes. If you ever boxed and you're right-handed, you fight a southpaw, you've got some disadvantages just the way they block. Schwartz checks out the score, but look at how straight Northwestern's legs are versus his opponent. I think that's Branford. Shot, he's going to foul. That time he did not flatten out, but he didn't finish through. He's going to drive. Okay. He got a chancery on him. Is he going to? Oh, Schwartz comes up with a head. He's got the head and neck. He's going to get two right here. Puts him right to his back. He's going to hold him. He's got his hand stabilizing. He jumps over. He's going to come over to the far side. Can't get more than two. Maybe he got three on that. Yeah, he got three on that. So he gets two for the takedown, three for the near fall. Somewhat out of position, but settles with the points. He's going to dig forward. He's going to look for the tilt here. See the difference. So we talked about this earlier on earlier programming. Whose toes are dug in, whose toes are off the mat. Walk into a gym, you want a quick notice of who's doing what. Look who's working hard.
Come on, John.
Schwartz looking to get that right arm. He's pushing, trying to break him down. Branford on his knees. Time runs out. They come back to the center. Looks like there's a little limp over there from Branford. Schwartz chooses down. 5-0. This is where you want to be. You want to be ahead. You want to be on the bottom. The bottom's the place to be. On the whistle, Schwartz sits, turns in slowly. Refollow. Half, crimp. You've seen this. You ought to know crimp and roll. Schwartz looking for a Peterson. He's got the far leg. He's going to hip heist, turn in. He's got that leg caught. Get that leg out of there. There he is. He's not going to get two yet, but now he's going to get two. There's the reversal. And he's going to get his back points right here. The two is for the takedown. And then he's going to have to adjust. He's going to have to adjust on this eventually. Turn in. Yeah. He's going to come in, hold that arm. Come out. Comes over for the half. He's going to lose that arm. Ref checking to see if the shoulder's bad. He can't convert. He gets his three, though. Looking to rest on the bottom after that. Here comes a tilt. Here comes a woman. He's going to step in, and that's the end of that period. Score 7-0 in this semifinal match.
It should be tied.
Schwartz on top. At this point, I'm sorry, the score's 10-0. At this point, you don't have to work as hard. Now, you have to work, but you don't have to work to catch up. You're now being chased, okay? A lot of action from the bottom, but mostly the bottom is the initiator, and the top guy is the counter wrestler here. Does the top guy have to pin? Does he have to score points? Not to win. To score better for the team, maybe. To do better for yourself, maybe. But to win the match, the simple win, it's over right now unless you make a mistake. You've got to come out. You can't be riding him from back. Schwartz has to come out or he's going to get hit with a stalling. There's a stalling right there. Green. And I'll tell you what the ref says. He says, top man, you're not working. You're standing behind, and everybody knows the top guy doesn't have to do anything. So, yeah, he's standing behind. That's like delay a game in football. It's like taking a knee. It's the way you run the clock out. Okay? Schwartz up out. He's a little out of position. Comes back. Bottom guy's looking to do something here. He's got to do something somewhat fabulous or he's going to lose. 6 seconds left. Second period. Far side half. Looking to show the ref he's working. Okay. Last period. Last 2-minute period. In the semifinal contest at Fairfield Ludlowe in Fairfield. And for some reason, top chose up. Now, going back to what I said earlier, he was down before. Josh was down before, and he got out. This guy chose to go up top, and you have to guess this guy's going to get reversed again. Right. All that was a repeat of the second period. Now, his coach called that playing. He told him to choose up. You got to wonder why that happens, okay? 12-0, right? If he was up second period, and Josh is going to let him go. He can start giving away points now. That'll appear that he's working harder without just laying on top of him. Got a lot of time left, 124, you got to work. I'm going to imagine that Schwartz will want to take him down, maybe try to tech him. That's a score of 15-point difference between you and your opponent. If you tech them, they stop the match right away. Team gets 5 points. But if Schwartz takes him down with a stalling call, you might as well just cut him, give him the 1 point, and do it again. Here's 2. 14-1. He is 2 points away from teching this guy. He's coming after him. .40 seconds left. Goes for a Turk. But look at where he is going to pull this arm in. He's got to pull him in to get any kind of points because he's going to try to drive straight. That'll take him right out of bounds. Can he pull him in? Is he going to bother? Is he going to just step out? So with 26 seconds left, we come back to the center. Nobody with too much energy. Branford's down. He gets set.
In just a few minutes, we'll be starting all.
Tries to sit. Stands up. And Schwartz will let him go. Now, this is where he gets a takedown. They'll stop that clock. No, I'm sorry. That won't even do it. Headgear problems. Schwartz not having to shoot. Short time. See the tapper. Taps it, and that's it. 14-2. Schwartz goes to finals. And we move on. Good match.
In the hole of mat 2, 160%.
Up now, Cray against Harding. I feel like these guys wrestled already. Anyway, Harding comes in tight. Cray up a little too tall. Comes on top. They both go down. Cray has him. He's got him on his back. He's going to get 2 right there for the takedown. And he's going to get back points right here. He's unable to hold him there. That's too bad. Cray up a little too high. He's getting used to it. He's starting to understand it. He's got limitation. He's got a half. He's got to show this guy. He's got to jump out and get him on his back. These big guys have a hard time getting off his back. This big guy has a hard time getting out of my way. Can't turn. He's got the right idea. He's not executing. He's going to go out of bounds. Good move. Cray gets his takedown. Harding doesn't know it. He's got to get taken down. It's 2 with 2 back points. So Harding's down. Cray gets 2 for the takedown, 2 for the back points. He starts up, Harding down. This is uncharted territory for Mr. Cray. And there's going to be one right off the bat. Cray's got to bring him back down. Scores 4-1, first period. And Cray going after him. Cray's going after him. He's doing a great job. Oh, he gets thrown. Oh, no, this isn't good. There's going to be 2 right there. He's going to get put to the half. This is one of the difficult things about wrestling, is learning that you can't let someone do this to you. And fortunately, time runs out. Score 4-2. 4-3, I'm sorry. Cray chooses down. He's got a limitation on that left arm. He can't straighten it out, and that's quite a disability. And he's doing a great job with it. Cray on the bottom, second period. Long hand. He stands up. Good try. He's got to come up with another move right after that. Cray trying to protect his hands underneath. Harding doing his level best to get inside, trying to get to the head. And Cray hunkering down. Harding gets that left side half. Cray comes up on the right side to block. Yellow shirt stands right in the way. He's got a good view of that match. If we had a taser, we could maybe move that yellow guy. Oh, we can see Harding's getting that half Nelson in, and he's going to slowly crank Cray. Cray's fighting it off, fighting it off, fighting it off. Can he make it? Can he make it? Can he roll through? I think he's going to roll. It's tough. It's tough. Ref is right there. That was tough. Cray could not put that big guy off of him, and he goes down in a pin. That was tough.
In the hole of Matt Creed.
Up now, semifinal, Schwartz against Harding. Harding in blue. This is Bass, B-A-S-S. He won States Class L last year. I'm not sure what the confusion is. Seems like pretty straightforward. All right, here they come. Schwartz in red is the visiting team. Should be to the right. Bass home in green. Semifinals. Schwartz, 5th place S against Bass, 1st place L here at Ludlowe. Bass coming out, very aggressive. Gets a 2 straight away. Big hit over the top. Trying to muscle. He's fast. Bass is fast. Comes across with that butcher, unable to do it. Schwartz fighting everything off. Not fast, but he's fighting it off. Staying to his knees, tries to switch. Trying to switch. Gets pushed back with a counter. Bass coming in with a 2-on-1. Has that underhook with the bar. Schwartz just trying to keep himself square. This is a tough match. You know, you go into, there's a good crossface. Locks up on the far tricep. You know, you wonder how you're going to beat a guy. There's so much physicality involved here. It's not tennis. It's not basketball. This is his hands on yours, and if his hands are tighter than yours and stronger, you're going to have a hard time. It wears a person down. Schwartz getting locked up underneath there. Bass unable to do much with that. Gives it up, goes back to the bar. Trying to look for a window of opportunity. Bass looking over the shoulder. His head's a little too high for my taste. Goes the tight way. Schwartz trying to get that leg up, unable to. At the top of the mat in blue is the returning champion of this tournament from Ludlowe. He's 2nd place in double L. Johansson watching. He's going to wrestle the winner of this match here. 13 seconds left. Scores only 2-0. It's probably better than Schwartz had hoped. Bass unable to capitalize on anything from the advantage position. Schwartz almost gets up. Oh, he got brought down. He took a mat to the head on that one. Scores 2-0. You have a moment to shake it off and catch your breath. Schwartz chooses down. Second period, 2-0. This is probably better than he thought. A lot of people watching this. Bass lines up from the left. Schwartz looks tired already. Tries a half-hearted switch, gets brought down. Now I can tell you that if you looked at the pace that Bass had in the beginning, this is decidedly slower. And this happens the bigger the weight. This is 195 pounds, and you're going to get tired. You can see the right arm of Bass hangs there. It's not doing much. They go out of bounds. Not as much hustle from Bass. Flaps down a little more. You just read these guys. Where's the move? Where's the cross face? You know, this is the kind of thing you're looking at from the wrestling bottom position. You've got to understand that this guy is not beating on you like he was that last period. And this is only the second period. So you got to compose yourself. And let's look at what Bass is going to do. He came across the crossface a couple times in the beginning, but now he's doing less. He's working the legs. He's on his knees more. There's less action. Try to identify the moves. Schwartz on the bottom. Now what's going to happen is the ref is telling the top guy he's got to come off. Okay? You can't lay on the guy. We talked about that earlier today. Bass looking for a big move. This looks like it'll be it. This is a tough move to get out of. Bass doesn't seem like he can finish this. He's got about 85% of this move locked away, but he's got to be able to turn him. He's got Schwartz's arm behind him. The ref telling him he's got to keep that at 90 degrees. All right, let's go with that. Scores 2-0 here. This is the end of the second period coming up. Schwartz trying to stand, tries a Granby, gets stuck between the legs of Bass. There's a stalling call on the top. Now that's not a point, but that's a caution. All right? That means that the top guy has failed to make an honest effort to turn this guy over. And that is to say he has not come out from parallel. He's riding the bottom guy parallel. You need to come out. You need to show you're trying to pin. And that's the period. So, in what looked to be, to many people, maybe a slam dunk, scores 2-0 going into the third period. Harding, Bass at 195, chooses down, Schwartz on top with no score. Bass is probably going to stand. That's going to be the move of choice. He has that left leg up. Schwartz with his arm over the top, not the best position. He's going to... Just seems that Bass can stand up right now. Oh, Schwartz has his leg. He let go of the leg. Now Bass stands. Schwartz goes to a single leg. He's going to have to drive him, step over, step over, step over. And he thwarts that effort. He's got to get that right arm around his waist, and he's got to drive into him. He's back in better position. Back to a stand. Schwartz ensures that back leg's not going to stand up. He's going to try to pull him back. If Schwartz doesn't do something, Bass doesn't have to work, except that he's got that stalling warning. So Bass has to try to get out. Does Bass have to score? No. He's winning 2-0, but he's got a stalling. So he's going to have to try to make some honest effort to get out. And so far, it looks like he's sitting there. That ref is just about to call a stalling on Bass. Schwartz trying to keep him in the mat. Bass trying to get out. You can see the difference. Bass line bound. Schwartz unable to maintain. Goes back to the center. Still 2-0 with only 50 seconds left. And with even if Bass gets called for stalling, that's going to be 1 point. He'll still win 2-1. So Bass could play this right, show a little effort, get hit with the stalling call, and go out of here 2-1. Stands up. Schwartz drops down. Bass